Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day because I sure am. So today we're back again with some Legend of Mushroom, as you can see, and we are prompted with a choice, right? So for those of you that have been away from the game Legend of Mushroom for a little while, let's just show you a little bit of what's to be expected once you log back into the game if you are so desiring to, right? It also applies to players that have been playing non-stop as well, right? So nonetheless, here we go. Reunion trip. Well, so what's going on? Basically, when you are now being logged into the game, you're going to be prompted to do different things, right? So either you're going to be staying in whatever server you were before that meeting. Of course, you are going to be alongside the whales that chose to stay, right? Your server. Even though there have been several server merges, it will for sure have players that have been playing for a lot longer than you. Even if you've only taken a little bit of a break, right? You will have all those whales that have accumulated power from how long has the game been out for now? Maybe like 8 months. I'm not too sure at this point, honestly, but for sure, if you stay in your server, you are going to be competing with those players, so you will be a little bit underpowered versus them. You can also choose to go to a new server, right? So what's in store here? Let's just read through this real quick, right? So return to the old server and continue any previous adventures you've yet to finish. Complete return tasks to receive tons of resources, and we'll get into resources in a moment. And if you choose to go to the new server, so what's gonna happen is go to the new server and embark on all new adventures with returned rebates, exclusive server tasks. So basically you're gonna be prompted with just to join a server with people that are new, with people that are just starting the game if you so desire. Of course, going to a new server means you're starting from scratch, right? That's what it basically says. It's not a server hop, it's not a change from one server to another and you carry your progression, because that would kind of be pointless, right? That would kind of just be, well, I am staying strong and I'm going somewhere and I'm just going to be joining other strong players in the other server. No, that's not what's happening. Basically, the game is prompting you to just get a fresh start and just start a new journey where you will have a new character, right? Because when you join a new server in Legend of Mushroom, that is what happens. Your progress stays bound to your server, right? So if you choose to stay, you're going to be able to get, I think the two of these rewards are going to be the same, right? So you're going to have Reunion Trip. It's what do you call this? It's a character title. So basically, it's going to be lasting for about a month, and it basically is the same for both of them. Then you have a character portrait, which is also the same one, Reunion Trip, 28 days. And then the difference is basically on the sort of progression reward, the resources rewards here. If you so decide to stay in your server, which is what most players are going to be doing nonetheless, you're going to be able to get a super return pack, which basically you're going to be able to get what you see here. Obtained by returning players to the old server, contains loads of enhancement resources useful to quickly increase your power and catch up with other shrooms. We'll check that out in a moment. But if you so decide to go to a new server, well, you will have the enhanced experience with the new progression systems, where you will have all the rebate rewards, as it's called right here, return rebates and exclusive new server tasks. So you will have the experience of going through those, which are going to be different from the experience you probably had when you first started playing the game, if you played it for a little while once it came out. So you're going to be having valuable currency used for acquiring pals, acquiring skills and more. You're going to be basically getting diamonds, so you can just progress through the game. But yeah, for most of you, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you are most likely going to be interested in see what the big rewards are going to be, supposed to be big rewards, if we stay in the old server, right? Because I want to keep my progression, I want to just keep on going with my character, not interested in a fresh start, at least not right now. So let's just go ahead and click on continue adventures. So the first day that I am going to be doing this, I'm getting 6,666 diamonds, which is quite a lot, but at this stage of the game doesn't really matter too much at this point. Of course, it's going to be helpful for many things, but it's whatever. We get the frame, we have 1,000 lamps, which is at this stage of the game as well pretty mediocre. It's whatever. We have some divine hammers, so we're gonna be claiming that. And tomorrow I will be getting 1,000 clock winders, 100 pickaxes. I'm getting the title, 4,000 more gems, not bad. So if you keep scrolling and you know a little bit of what this is all about, nothing of this is going to be too crazy. Now the awakening crystal could be quite interesting. However, if you have been playing for quite a little while like I have, the Awakening Crystals just kind of become very redundant. You just transform them into scrolls. So yeah, again, at the point of the game that I am right now, none of these things are really groundbreaking, at least not for now, right? So this is just login prices. Let's see the return tasks. So as always, we're gonna be having some of these little things to do, which we are gonna be able to do daily, I'm assuming. Just log in, complete the tech research 10 times. This might not be daily, because light the magic lamps 100 times, attack the thief and stuff. That's all daily stuff, actually. Yeah, this all seems to be daily stuff, right? So you're going to be able to do more of these things, unlock after 1 day and such, and that's going to be giving you the return coins, which you're going to be able to then go to the return shop and go ahead and use. So what we can do with this? Okay, so here's where things get a little bit interesting. So the price of these items is pretty low. Just from the get-go. The keys are not a bad... they do help, actually. You can just get a whole lot of lamps with this stuff. You can get a whole lot of diamonds and tickets with that stuff as well. So yeah, obviously every single one of these keys has its own use, but the price is definitely low given the amount of these tokens you're going to be able to get. You have some divine hammers, some clock winders, soul crystals, some coupons, some lamps, some gold, some feather coins, which is interesting, but that price is already a little bit high. But that's it. These feather coins are probably the most interesting thing for me, for sure. And then you have some stuff to get ore onto the mines. Yeah, definitely gonna have to see what I would get personally, but it might be the feathers. I've had to take a little bit more of a look about it. Then we have some limited time discounts, of course, which are going to be, let's see, your monthly card pack is going to be a lot cheaper now, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that one, because obviously you usually get this if you're playing Legend of Mushroom naturally. It just makes everything a lot better, speeds up just using your lamps and such. Just for that thing, you should always be getting this, but it's down to basically just $1, so that's definitely very good. Every other pack, I think it's pretty much the same. There might be some new ones, but I don't see anything groundbreaking. Then let's see, you can bind to receive rewards. I'm assuming you are basically just going to use somebody's referral code here, and you're going to be able to get a few rewards. That's basically just if you had a friend invite you, well, you're going to be able to get some of these. I'm assuming you and your friend are going to be getting this. Maybe only one of you, whatever. And then we finally have the option to just switch to the other option, which was go to the new servers. And there is also a return rebate activated, which is going to be allowing you to get a whole lot of diamonds if you're so desired to be spending in this game. Well, that's what you would be able to do so, right? So yeah, that is the whole thing at this point. Now I'm just staying in my server, of course. I am keeping my progression. I am able to play through the event or the return event. I can find it down here. Yeah, that's that little icon on the top right, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. It's just a choice you have. If you enjoyed Legend of Mushroom in the past, you want to be experiencing it anew with the new progression systems and such, and simply the rebate events or the tasks to make it a little bit more speed up in the process at the beginning, or if you just so desire to come back to the game and just have a little bit of an accelerated reward, just a very bountiful comeback sort of things, well, that's also a thing you can do and just stay in your server and keep progressing. Nonetheless, before you go, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you don't know what that is, and if you do so anyways, let me just give you a little bit of a rundown of what Aptoide consists of, right? So basically Aptoide is just like Google Play. You download apps from Aptoide into your Android phone or an Android emulator on your PC. It does not work on iPhone, unfortunately. And once you do play, for example, Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game that you downloaded through Aptoide, you're going to be able to earn cashbacks that can go from extra 10% of any money you're spending all the way up to extra 35%. So as you can see right here, if I was going to be purchasing this pack, I would be getting a little bit of a cashback, 16 cents in return. That's based off of the amount of a bonus that I currently have personally unlocked. You can increase that bonus by doing things like, for example, using my code, which is going to be down here under my little camera as well as down the description, and I'll show you where you can use that code. It's going to be increasing the bonus flat by 5% forever, right? So that's going to be a little bit of an increase you can get very easily, and then you will be able to increase that more and more by doing more purchases and other stuff I'll talk about in a minute. But basically the whole thing about the bonuses is that you can then go ahead and use them instead of your real money to make the purchases for you. So if I have enough money like I do right here in the form of the app coins credits, which those are the bonuses that I accumulate, then you are going to be able to go ahead and pay for this pack without actually spending your actual real money. So all this whole thing goes together together with the Appcoins wallet, and there is going to be a guide down there in the description where I show how to set the whole thing up in your phone. It takes no more than 5 to 10 minutes. It's pretty damn simple, and there's going to be, of course, all sorts of things that you might find useful just in order to do the whole process. But here, basically, you are also going to be requiring to install the Appcoins wallet, and you will be able to see here how much bonus you currently have accumulated, your purchase history, as well as here you will be able to see how much more you need to be spending to unlock a higher amount of a bonus here in the form of a bit of a roadmap or progress map. Then you will also be able to input the promo code that I talked about, my promo code, right here by clicking in promo code and just tapping it in there. Is going to be pretty damn simple. That unlocks that extra 5% forever on the Legend of Mushroom, and then you will be able to see other events going on for a limited time within the Appcoins wallet, which basically whenever they are active for the game you're doing the purchases on, it's going to be increasing the bonus you get on those games for 5 all the way up to maybe 10% sometimes for about 24 hours usually, right? So when you combine all those things, you actually can get all the way up to an extra 35% bonus on whatever game you are doing those spendings, right? So as you can see, you can just multiply the value of your money if you're choosing to spend in any of these games. If you do so, well, basically you're just going to be getting more value for what you're doing in Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game that you can find on Aptoide, right? And you can get those things that you want on those gachas a little bit cheaper. And well, you can just go also ahead and use the bonuses you accumulated on any other game if you so desire. But anyways, that's pretty much it. If you do so, use my code. It's going to be helping me out a whole lot, so I very much appreciate it if you do so. Nonetheless, if you got any questions, please drop them down below in the comment section. I'll gladly read them and try to answer them to you. And in any case, I'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, and that's pretty much it. Bye bye, see ya.